Good evening, brother. Today I gotta make a video I hoped I never would have to make. So let's knock 3 times and let's get this started. Hey guys, it's Z. I'm back with another episode of Observing Freemasonry, and today I'm going to take a few minutes and talk to you about a beloved brother of mine, Shawn Hall. For any of you that may be in my grand jurisdiction, you might have heard about this already. If not, please let this be some information for you. Shawn Hall is my chaplain. He is absolutely one of the most loving men and Christian men I've ever met in my life, with an unfeigned piety to God that is we all try to emulate in what we do. We know the saying that like someone would give the shirt off your back, to someone, Shawn would. Shawn was just an amazing person. He spent his life in the service of God and distressed other men. He served as a chaplain for the Department of Corrections. He was a chaplain in an actual a ministerial post. He was my chaplain. He would go on missions trips to Africa, and sometimes those mission trips would take him to parts of Africa where most other people would not be going, because his trust was in God and that he would be taken care of. Unfortunately, what I believe has happened to Shawn is that there are 3, let's just say, people, for a lack of better terms right now, because I don't want to bleep out the rest of this entire YouTube video by calling them what I want to call them, that I think have entered into a very horrible conspiracy to get from Shawn what they wanted. And I don't know if they got it from him or if they didn't, but I think at the end of it all, they had pretty much entered into a conspiracy to terminate him, to take his life, and I think they've done that. So let me give you a rundown of everything so that you can help me out, please. I need your help if you can help out in this situation at all. On May 28th, Shawn Hall went missing. It was right around 10:30 at night, where his car was seen leaving his residence. Now, it was too dark for anybody to know that it was him driving, but for right now, until we get a little bit later to the story, we'll say it's him. He went missing for a couple of days, and a couple of the brothers got a hold of me as the worshipful master and said, "Hey Z, have you seen or heard from him?" And I had said no, but I would do my best to try to get a hold of him. So I sent him some text messages, and I used Facebook Messenger, and we used Discord in my lodge, and anything else I could do to try to get a hold of him. Now, Shawn is the person that will return a text within like 20-25 minutes at the latest, right? But he didn't get back to me, so I was kind of like, oh, maybe he's just indisposed. Maybe he's at work, and there's just he can't take it in with him. Maybe the battery's dead. Whatever it could be. Let's not worry too much right now. Let's give him some time. Even though I'm used to him returning those calls in like 20 minutes. A couple days go by, I still haven't heard from him. On Facebook Messenger, I sent him a message just saying, "Hey man, are you okay? Is everything all right?" And you know how on Facebook Messenger, for instance, like it'll put your little face beside it when you've read it. Shawn never read it. Still hasn't to this day. I still have it. And so we started getting worried. And a couple days later, the family members and some others entered a missing persons report to try to find him, to put the entire state aware. And didn't really hear anything at all. Now, Shawn, being the man of God that he was always willing to help other people. And unfortunately, I don't think everybody is always willing to want to be helped. And the 3 people, we'll call them men, that he was helping because he believed everybody could be redeemed and should be given a second chance, didn't want that, I don't think. And so what we've come to find out is that those 3 people that he was dealing with are not good people at all. very bad people. And so we jump ahead probably about a month, maybe a little more, 2 months. I saw another video and was told that they found the car. And in the car, there's no carpet in the trunk. Now, you don't have to be an avid watcher of NCIS or Law and Order to understand why there's no carpet in the trunk. So from the timeline that we can kind of piece together in a halfway decent way is that at 10:30, they entered into this conspiracy to terminate his life. They put his body in a car and drove it away. Then they buried it somewhere around what I believe to be PG County. So if you are one of those Masons in PG County and you hear anything, you see anything along those lines, please let us know. Because we haven't heard back from it. I don't think that we're going to hear back from him, unfortunately, as much as it breaks my heart to say that. Shawn was an incredible person who would have done anything for anybody. And I guarantee you, he gave those guys more chances than what they probably deserved. Almost guaranteed. And that's how they repay him. So if you could keep your eyes open, ears to the ground, and if you hear anything, please call the cops and let us know. Shawn deserves to have the memorial that he should have. His family deserves it. We need to be able to find his body and bring him back so that he can have a proper burial. And I need your help if you can help me with that one. I don't know what else to say. If all of this is true in the way that it all pieces together, I don't know what else to say. I can tell you this. God sent Shawn here for a reason, to do great and wonderful things. And I firmly believe in my soul that if those 3 people did what we all believe they probably did, you're going to have to answer to God for that one. You better hope he's a loving soul. Until next time, stay fervent.